Ex-prisoners, what is a memory you look back on from prison? I was 21 when I went in. 5 years for breaking and entering with a weapon. Young, stupid, thought I was tough. First week inside, I'm trying to figure out who to roll with, which crew to join. You know how it is. You need protection or you're dead meat. There was this old guy everyone called Mr. Ray. Had to be like 70 years old. Gray beard, walked real slow, always had a book in his hands. Word was he got life for something heavy back in the day, but he kept to himself. No crew, no friends, just him and his chessboard in the corner. I remember thinking he was gonna get eaten alive. Prison ain't no place for grandpas, you feel me? About 3 months in, this new gang leader shows up on our block. Big dude named Calvin. Started shaking everyone down for protection money. You give up half your commissary or things get ugly real quick. Most guys just handed it over, even the tough ones. Calvin had backup and everybody knew it. But when Calvin rolled up to Mr. Ray in the yard, something different happened. Calvin standing there with his boys, demanding the old man snacks and cigarettes. Mr. Ray just looked up from his book, didn't say nothing, didn't move, just stared at Calvin with these cold eyes. I'm watching from the weight bench thinking this old dude's about to get his ass kicked. Calvin's getting loud, talking about respect and payments. His crew's hyping him up. Then Mr. Ray slowly closed his book. Still didn't say a word, just kept staring. Calvin started getting nervous. You could see it in his face. He's looking around like he's waiting for something to happen, but nothing did. Mr. Ray just sat there, calm as anything. After maybe 2 minutes of this weird stare down, Calvin backed off, just walked away muttering something about giving the old man one more chance. I couldn't believe what I just saw. Next day, Calvin tried again. This time, Mr. Ray stood up real slow, walked over to Officer Martinez who was doing rounds, whispered something in his ear. Martinez nodded and kept walking. 10 minutes later, Calvin gets pulled for a random cell search. They found 3 cell phones and some pills taped under his bunk. Off to solitary for 6 months. Now everybody's whispering that Mr. Ray's a snitch, but nobody could prove nothing. And definitely nobody was gonna confront him about it. I had to know how he pulled that off. Took me weeks to work up the nerve to ask. I walked up to him during chess time. He was playing against himself like usual. "Mr. Ray," I said, "how'd you do that thing with Calvin?" He moved a piece, didn't look up. "What thing?" "You know what thing. Dude was about to wreck you and then just didn't." Mr. Ray finally looked at me. People who think they're feared usually fear something even more. I didn't get it at first. What's that supposed to mean? Calvin thought he was the toughest guy on the block, but what's he really afraid of? Going back to solitary, losing his rep, getting shanked by someone tougher. So when someone shows no fear at all, it makes them think. But what about the search? How'd you know he had contraband? Mr. Ray smiled a little. I didn't. But guys like Calvin always have something to hide. Always. You just have to know who to talk to. That hit me different. I started paying attention to how Mr. Ray moved. He knew everything that happened on our block. Who was dealing, who was gambling, who had beef with who. But he never used it to hurt people, just to protect himself. I started reading more after that. Stopped trying to act hard all the time. Started listening instead of running my mouth. Few months later, this fight broke out in the cafeteria. Some guy disrespected my cellmate and everyone expected me to jump in. Old me would have thrown the first punch without thinking, but I remembered what Mr. Ray said. I walked away, took the heat from some guys calling me soft. But you know what? That fight ended with 3 dudes in the hospital and 5 more in solitary. I did my time quiet after that. Got out in 4 years for good behavior.